realistic about it. What if I don't record my life and then I fade into obscurity after I die?
Oh no.
What would happen?
Yeah, what if this is recovered by like the equivalent of an ancient aliens guy?
Then they're gonna
2,000 years in the
they're
future.
gonna look at this and it'll be like cave paintings to them. First off, like both in like primitivity and how retarded it is. They'll be like, oh my god,
yeah,
what the
they'll
fuck?
be like, well, at least there was one comrade on the show who
they're
smart.
The camera zooms out, it's just the CCP. Just in space. Yeah, that is how it will be, actually. Are they going back to space? Is China going back to space? Welcome to AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick.
I'm Will.
And Eric's not here yet, so we're starting without him because he's late because of a car crash. Are they going back to space?
I've heard they got plans for like a moon base.
Yeah, people are talking about going back to the moon.
Yeah.
What? Why? Like, what's the reason to go back to the moon in modern day?
It's because people are really, well, I say people. Capitalists are really scared of China's industrial like capacity at the moment.
Right. Yeah, of course.
And so I
don't think it's just capitalists. I think everybody. I think everybody's scared.
No, I'm not scared.
That's just a little. No, I mean like country wise. I think every country is looking at China and be like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, sure. I guess so.
They're like, if you don't go to the factory, they just throw you in the meat grinder. I mean, they've got that shit down. They know what they're doing.
But I think that they I think they're trying to provoke Cold War
space race stuff,
kind of stuff. Yeah, propaganda
to try to get. What is the cat doing? What are you doing? Coming over here.
Coming to get comfortable.
Yeah, he is. Is that like, you think it's like to try to provoke space race stuff so that they like waste their time and money?
Yeah. The problem is what they want is materially impossible at the moment because they sold all of us. Well, they sold us out to China like years ago, basically. Right?
Yeah.
Like all of the factories are already in China.
Yeah.
All of the industrial might, they gave it to China.
I almost said the START 3 treaties, and I'm pretty sure that's not. I'm pretty sure that's the one with nukes. I'm pretty sure that's not the one.
But the BYU, I think, is China's like big automaker right now. They are like, in the last 5 years, they have apparently shot up in sales.
Oh, they're just making cars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I mean, like it's weird that like when I looked up like what America's number one exports were, like the top 3, like cars was number 3. And I was like,
also,
I guess
ships.
we do.
China is like the number 1 chip maker right now.
I don't doubt that at all. I mean, they're the ones who have to, right? Aren't they the one with the most like damaged? Well, I guess it's Russia now. Russia will soon become the number 1 ship making country. I feel like China lost a lot of their ships. Like,
I think China does because they're the number 1 exporter of the world.
Yeah. They gotta get shit across seas.
The cargo ship.
Maybe that's what they want the moon for. They can shoot it up there and then wait for the Earth to turn, and then they can just shoot it right back down. How much do you think that would save them money-wise?
I don't think it would save them any money. I think it would cost.
Why not?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why not?
What do you mean? Shooting it to the moon and back?
I know, but like
why would that save any money?
Because you put everything on
it's
one
already
big
on Earth. It's already on Earth.
You put everything on one big rocket, and then you shoot it up there. Then you just wait, and then you shoot it back.
By the waste of material this would be.
SpaceX ass. Like, yeah, that's what they should be doing. They're putting like...
That's like Jeff Bezos level planning.
We're
going to
put it on the moon.
We're going to put an Amazon on the moon.
Yes.
And UPS will shoot a rocket and collect it and bring it back down.
They'll use the moon's gravitational force and throw it in the direction of the moon's gravitational force to where it slams back into the Earth. And they won't need any fissile materials.
Yeah, I can't wait for the news stories where like some random... fucking asshole gets like blindsided by an Amazon package getting shot from the moon.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Like they just
explodes.
Yeah, they miss.
Sorry, it's like still an Amazon delivery guy.
It's like an actually guy.
Yeah.
Who's like he has the package like he's just gripping it
like a space marine.
Yeah, and he's just like baseball throwing it.
Yeah. The Spartans on Reach just falling out of the... Yeah, people would sign up for that. There would be people that would do that.
Oh, yeah, if you're a delivery man, you're just Halo dropping?
Yeah, of course. There would be like dudes who were like, like adrenaline junkies who are also delivery men and hate the fact that they're a delivery man and be like, okay, well, you've already got like the qualifications. You've delivered things before.
Speaking in the same,
so you can
like,
jump out of space.
sort of vein as that, I saw like this kind of cool concept that was like you sell basically your. I think it was a movie, actually.
Oh, I thought you were going to say earlier, wait until like 3 weeks from now somebody has listened to this and made billions of dollars off the idea of launching things from the moon and back.
They want to break into space mining.
Who does? China?
No, like...
Or just people?
No, from what I've seen, generally like tech bro... Like Bezos and like Elon Musk and like those types of people have like... space mining on the brain.
Well, I mean, that's like the only way they're going to be able to get enough materials or something, isn't it?
I guess.
Like for like the stuff that they truly want to accomplish, that's not a nuclear clock in the middle of the desert underground.
Right.
Who was that? Was that Bezos?
I don't know.
There's like Patrick, put it up on screen. There's some giant nuclear clock that some billionaire just built out in the middle of the desert. And it's just like 5 feet underground, and it's supposed to like outlive humanity by like a bajillion years. So the idea is like once we're gone, the clock will still be here, and people will be like, oh, you know, they were advanced enough species here to make an atomic clock and then put it underground. And then they didn't use any of that stuff to make sure that they survive or to fix their economy or their planet. No, they knew how to build
I feel like
build a clock.
No, I feel like a society in the future would understand. Like, yeah, they at some point they built this clock and they had the technology to do that, but like some catastrophe, because like we don't look at the Romans, the whole history of Romans, to go, well, they're stupid for falling apart. The stupid fucking Romans.
That's true.
We're like, oh, they had some good times.
They
had some bad times.
Mostly bads. Mostly bads. But yeah, they had some good times and some bad times. I guess people will look at humans like that. They'll be, well, I mean, like, I say humans. I guess it'll just be like Homo erectus. They'll look at Homo erectus like that and be like, God damn,
no, we're not
they
Homo
were...
erectus. We're Homo sapien.
Oh, right, yeah. Homo
erectus
erectus is the one.
Dies, dead. Yeah.
Damn.
They lasted longer than us.
I'm upset that I'm not Homo erectus.
Yeah, they lasted 4 million years.
No, I mean, like, just for the name.
Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
No, they lasted 4 million years.
They're the longest lasting Homo species that I know of.
The gays at it again. That's the gay pride. That's the agenda.
Yeah.
Lasting for 4 million
Do you
years.
think, did you ever, like, when you were in school and, like, you learned, like, of the, like, homogeneous, I guess?
Yeah. Homogeneous, Homo erectus.
Did you, like, always, like, chuckle to yourself? You're like,
I'm the homogeneous. yeah. Because I had good grades. So I was the homogeneous. It definitely wasn't other people saying that to me and then making me cry.
Yeah, well, you got, like, trapped in the janitor's closet and, like, made to suck all the jocks' cocks.
Well, it was the janitor and the jocks, but yeah, I mean, he had the key to the janitor closet. But I mean, I had teachers that were really nice, like there were staff that said like, don't be mean to him, that kind of thing, and then like I'd just be crying and have bruising on both sides of my mouth from sucking cock so hard.
Yeah. Oh, both sides.
That's one of those things that you don't see anymore. That now that
good
they don't,
bruises.
Yeah, they don't have bullying.
Now that they've regulated the porn sites, you don't see good bruises on the women anymore.
Yeah, you're right. We got to make America great again. We got to bring this. Hey, he's here.
Why do you look like a biker?
You do look like a biker. I'm a biker. You are? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
right.
that makes sense. You should probably sell that thing and then use that money for anything else. We were talking about.
Can I have your bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find it.
It's in the lake. It's like under the lake in a bat cave. He can fly it out of there if he needs to.
To be honest, I haven't owned a bike in about 20 years.
Like a bicycle or a motorcycle?
I've never owned a motorcycle.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Eric,
you're just gonna have to, stick with the one that has no engine.
Can I take my bike out to your house and throw it in the lake?
I like how the door smashed in.
That was the dog. That was the dog being mad he can't be in here. He's being sassy.
I have an animal attraction thing
Yes.
going
Well, I mean,
on,
it's not just you. I mean, we all do when it comes to
No,
I mean,
what you call an animal attraction is different than what I call an animal
you
attraction.
go to the
Yeah, what you feel for
animals
Judy,
are
what you
attracted to
feel
me
for
because
Judy
I'm kind.
Hopps
Yeah,
is
what
not
you
what
feel
Eric feels for your dog.
well, we
No.
were talking about black people, but we can talk about Judy Hopps if you want to. Yeah,
marginalized
Zootopia 2
people
is out.
who
Yeah.
are now allowed to be police officers.
Yeah, they got guns now. Patrick.
allowed. now,
Yes.
finally
In
allowed.
2025,
Yeah,
we
they-
finally started allowing
We've-
marginalized
they've
groups to be police
truly
officers.
seen
Yep.
the downfall of society. Look, he
Mhm.
did it. What an asshole. I'm going to get him out of here.
Yeah, he got it. Hey, buddy. Who's a big snuggle buddy? Who's a big snuggle buddy? Oh, come on, buddy. Go on. Come on. Let's talk mad shit about Patrick real quick. He smells funny.
He
His
kind
butt
of
shaped
looks
weird.
like he kind of looks like Thorgrim from
Thorgrim?
you know Thor, the pirate gaming guy, pirate gaming software.
Oh. Yeah.
He kind of
Hey,
looks like.
did you
oh,
ever work for Blizzard?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Like a second generation Blizzard.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the problem was the stuff that they, stuff on the news. That I don't want to talk about it, but I got a good severance package, so I was able to get another job and everything.
Yeah, like
Fair.
streaming, right?
Yeah, streaming basically. Yeah. That's the first time that dog's ever like actively defied me in a way in which he was like going to physically overpower me. So I picked his ass up, like just both arms, and just threw him. And
Yep.
he would immediately realize, like, okay, yeah, I'm not winning this. He just immediately backed
Yeah.
off. I've never done that to a dog. I've never owned a big dog, but that was a learning experience.
You get a little bit more leeway.
Yeah, because
to
it didn't
be more
hurt him or
physical.
anything. No, I just kind of went yonk.
Yeah, you kind of have to be more physical with not older, but larger
Older
dogs.
dogs. Yeah.
I mean, if they're also huge, then yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
You old ass mutt.
Just-
yeah. No,
yeah.
I didn't
That's
say
what
you
he
have
did.
to strike them. I
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
you have to be more physical with them.
We were talking earlier about how, like, you don't see the bruises on women anymore ever since porn started being a thing. Like
No, not when porn started being a thing. When porn was regulated.
regulated, yeah. Like when porn got like taken care of, and like they took all the amateur stuff off of
when
Pornhub.
Congress looked at it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. When Anita
anyone who
Sarkeesian
had-
went to the UN.
Any amount of law enforcement stuff was there. Suddenly they stopped, committing crimes.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
like you used to be able to find like all sorts of slapping
Well,
stuff.
Have
on
you ever
Pornhub.
watched
used to
Gibby the
be-
Clown?
Gibby
What?
the Clown?
Yeah.
That sounds really familiar.
It
Is
sounds
that
like
porn?
pornography. Is that pornography?
yeah, that's porn.
yeah. That
I
sounds
was
like-
at
is
work
the
and I
chick-
mentioned Gibby the Clown in some random conversation. Someone was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
Gibby the
yeah,
Clown."
Gibby the
Yeah, I was like,
Gibby
"Oh
the
my god,
Clown.
somebody else
Hold
was
on.
Gibby the Clown."
I'm gonna Google this shit.
that would be like me and Eric mentioning La Blue Girl, and some guy being like, "La Blue Girl, yeah." Gibby the
yeah.
Clown, is she hot, Eric?
Oh, it's
Check,
not a
let's
she.
check.
Oh, it's
Here
not
we
a
go.
she.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe he's hot.
G-I-B-B-Y? Gibby the
Yeah,
Clown?
Gibby. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Clown.
Patrick, put up some pictures of Gibby the Clown.
Okay, there's a lot of
Shout
stuff.
out to Gibby the Clown.
That's
What's he?
nice.
What's he do?
He fucks women.
Does he?
Yeah.
Like well, or is the joke that he can't get his?
He's like a
dick hard?
clown guy who fucks women. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say like, is he like
Oh, dear.
he's squirting his like
No,
penis
it's like-
and
it's like
like
rough, I
fizz
guess
on
you
her
could
face?
describe it. I don't
Okay, I was gonna say like put her in the clown car
I
and then they have
gotta
sex
be
in the clown
honest.
car.
You and me are in two separate categories here, Will. I don't look up categories of porn based on who the man is. First off,
Oh, I just know it because that's standout. How can you not know Gibby the Clown once you've seen him?
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
true. I
now
guess
I'm
once
gonna
you've
know
seen him,
forever.
once
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
just
oh,
like once you see him,
Let
you're
me
like,
see
oh
him,
yeah,
Eric.
it's Gibby the fucking clown.
let me see him. I want to know if I would enjoy
Okay,
Gibby the
here we
Clown.
go.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Be careful with your fucking microphone. Oh my god. Yeah, that would be hard to forget. You're
Yeah, right. I'm
Yeah,
just
that
saying.
would
Like,
be-
once you see it,
Yeah,
you're
once
just like,
I see
like
that,
once
it's gonna
Gibby's
be-
on the front page once, you're like, God damn, okay.
I mean, like, surely there are definitely women that are attracted to that.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's
I
one of those
mean,
things that, like, you.
Look, do you know how many
I'm
times?
not saying no to some clussy here. I'm just saying
women get
like,
attracted to, like, duct tape. It's not even.
What women are attracted to is a grand mystery that you will only uncover by asking one individual woman, and then you will know what that one individual woman finds attractive.
Yeah, and it'll be based entirely on something she saw when she was 11, had her sexual awakening to, and then never ever decided on anything else sexual.
Horror movies.
A lot of it is horror movies, definitely.
Makes sense. It's a matter of like vulnerability, domination, life or death.
Yeah, women love life or death stuff.
Oh,
the amount of women into like
Scream.
Scream and Freddy. People women love Freddy, especially young women, really young women.
Women will get turned on
middle
by
school, elementary school.
I don't see very many women into Pinhead. Why are women not into Pinhead?
That's what Freddy always said.
I think I got kicked out of the house after dropping out of college once, and I was breaking down in tears, and my ex-girlfriend said, damn, wanted to hit that. And I was like, fucking why? I was like, what about that situation was
She's attracted to trauma.
But I want to know now,
attracted here.
Would you have?
No!
Would you? Oh.
I was sad!
Yeah.
Sad and boner, not same time.
You can't have sad sex?
I mean, I've done it once
Apparently
or twice.
You can.
I've never had sad sex.
He's never had sex. It's never happened. You can't do it. Yeah, no, sad sex is...
you can have slightly angry sex, I guess.
Slightly.
I mean, well, if you're...
I don't know.
Raging, furious,
I don't know.
sex.
To be honest, as slightly angry is a hard category to get into when you start allowing anger to be part of this. It's hard to get slightly angry sex. That's not how sex works. You get full
Is
anger
it angry
sex
if only one party is mad?
I mean, it is for the one party. It's angry sex for you. I don't know, because I've been like randomly angry about something unrelated or like that we weren't talking about, and I'm just like, you're kidding,
Yeah,
of
course,
and
Kira's ended up with a black eye or two, and Nikki's had broken arms. It's I mean, it's really just a matter of how upset is the man, because I mean, like, let's be honest, the women can't do anything to us. Like
for me, it's strictly
they
dickly.
can't physically. They're not going to do anything. What are they going to do? They're going to be like choking me, and I'm like, very cute, and then I'm just going to break your nose with my fist.
That's why you need to go get Big Bertha.
Yes, exactly.
You want a big muscle mommy. That's what you need.
That's what I'm into.
We saw entirely different things. Big Bertha, you're like big muscle mommy, and I'm like big fat black woman from the projects that's like 600 pounds.
Okay,
like,
her name is Batitha, but that's not the point.
Batitha.
Batitha.
Yeah, her name's
spelled
actually
TH, pronounced FA.
Yeah, of course.
Like Bertifa.
It's just one of those things where her name's actual beer teeth, but she can't like pronounce it correctly, so it just
don't talk
comes
shit
off.
about Bertifa. Okay?
Yeah,
she's
true.
a very nice woman.
She is. It's just one of those things
a pillar
where
of
That'd
her
be like one of
community.
those like where her name is beard teeth, pronounced what was it?
Bertifa.
But like she does like actually like take care of 13 orphans.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And-
Be like, damn, Batitha.
And like
you got all them babies.
like-
You've never met a black person with a crazy name that's a totally normal person.
like you've never met a
I'll be
black
honest, I don't know any normal person that takes care of 13
say.
orphans.
Will over here, he's never met a black person.
Yeah,
He
no,
has
actually,
idea what I'm talking
living in
about.
Mississippi, they're hard to run into.
He keeps thinking that we're talking about people with like burn wounds. Or something
Of
like
course.
That, but
yeah. Like,
one of these days, we need to tell him about Al.
well, I mean, there was also the thing, but we paint Al when he comes over here, but like we tried introducing Will to like the idea where Eric dressed up in blackface and like had like a minstrel show thing, and Will just broke down crying. So
Yeah, it was like the day that the beige paint started coming off of Al's face while he was up here, and
so you had to like be.
He just went cross-eyed and started going.
You had to. It was a whole issue. Ended up in the ER.
Mhm.
That was. I mean, like, I don't know. That point being, we'll get to it one day. Will, don't you worry about anything. The stuff that we're
The
talking
question
about.
is that his Native American heritage not understanding it, or is it his German heritage understanding it too much?
Well, I mean, he doesn't sell weed to you, so I don't think he's German. But
That's a good point.
yeah, he's definitely Native American. The headdress really gives it away more than anything. So, what were you doing downstairs with Reed? Were you just sitting there
We were
getting
watching,
high and
just
watching
Dicking
YouTube?
around.
He's just
yeah.
like, yes, actually, yes, we were having sex. We've been having sex every time before the show, actually.
Every time.
Well, now it's not funny. It's just a normal thing you're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
You just have a homosexual relationship. The comedy is gone. It's only funny if you're not doing it and we're making fun of it.
It's true. Yeah.
Like, if
That's
you're
true.
just having sex with a man, it's just...
It's funny when I do it.
Yeah.
But it's not it wouldn't be funny if you did it.
It's because like
Right, because you do
always
the
end up-
like self-flagellation afterwards.
Yes, absolutely.
it's-
So
I always like his funny
And
little
during.
situation that he gets into, like the time that he was out at Waffle House behind a dumpster,
Mhm.
you know, with that
Yeah.
homeless guy. That one
Yeah,
time.
that was pretty
Look,
crazy.
that was not. Don't. That's still an open case. That's not like still doing like the police paperwork and all that stuff. We're not supposed to act. My lawyer told me not to
Okay,
discuss.
but
I know
no,
someone who
Well,
still
that
buys
one time
Adderall
that you
from him.
wandered onto the Barney set and like gave the actor.
Also an open case. Also, still a thing that the police are.
Jeez, when did
looking into.
Barney go off the air? How long ago did you do that? And how do they still have a case to go through?
Well, I mean, I was 10, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't me that's really the one. I'm involved.
you showed
in-
Barney you were a man that day.
It's the other way around, but yeah.
A
That
man with
guy
a boy in his
showed you
butthole.
his T-Rex.
Yeah, we can call it that. He'd said like purple monster or something, but yeah, it was something something equivalent of that. Anyways, we're not supposed to
He
discuss this.
said,
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
love you.
and that's what turned me gay. Actually,
And now you love me.
Yes, yeah. I was getting raped by Barney the dinosaur at 10 years old, and he said, "I love you," and then that
The police
really
got
just-
involved when they came at the incest angle and said, "We're a happy family now." Yep.
Yeah, that was what stopped him. That was really what that was the
Yeah,
part of
the
the police.
incest law.
Everything else.
Celebrities in children's media abusing children. Do you think the police even have the time
You're
to
right,
arrest
you're
everyone
right,
raping
you're
a
right.
child in
You think
children's
Tom
media?
Cruise is Tom Cruise doing that? Is that what like the high echelons of Scientology thing is? Is
I
like they're all
assume-
people who rape kids or something?
I
I'm
mean,
sure
it's
he
either
gets-
that or they harvest the adrenochrome from their spinal cords.
I like to
and drink
imagine,
that
like,
to
once
stay
you get-
young.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
I like
point,
to imagine
actually.
once you get to a rich enough point, it's just like a guy finds you and he's like, "Hello, I'm the guy who gets you stuff. Here's your menu."
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's like a
And-
golden plated menu.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed
Yeah,
dial.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
speed dial is an archaic concept, but
Of
that's
course,
okay.
of course.
And you can just look over
That's
this
the context
menu,
in your
and
phones,
it has
kids. That's
every
what that
forbidden
is.
thing that you
It's
can,
like the Mormon plates. You got to put it in a hat and read it out of your hat.
Yeah.
So that other people don't see it because we don't want plebeians seeing such
I wish
a thing.
Mormons still did that.
And that's why they're.
Oh my God, me too. Can you imagine? You go to
I
a
think it
Mormon
was
church,
only
they're
ever the
reading-
one.
Was it? Is that not a thing they do?
Read shit out of hats? No, that was
Oh,
just
okay.
the one who had
Well,
the.
fuck.
He
I mean, like,
definitely had gold plates from God. in
from
that
God.
hat,
Yeah,
but he
well,
had to,
yes. From
you know, he
Native
just-
American Jesus, I believe.
Yeah, he just had to kind of like look
No,
in
it
there
was regular
so
Jesus,
that nobody else could see
But
it.
Jesus came
To
over
the Native
to America to
Yeah.
How did he get here?
The Native Americans were the
He's
last
Jesus.
tribe.
They
The lost
he
tribe of
shot himself
Israel.
up to the moon and then shot
Jesus
himself
went
back down.
shimmy, I'm in America now.
That's okay. Patrick had a sound effect.
I
Had
said,
had a
"Blibbity Blarica,
genie-esque
I'm
sound
now in
effect."
America."
I like,
You know?
and, like my favorite part is like when you look at depictions of like Mormon Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like just talking to like let's just say like
Pocahontas.
random Chickasaw
Right.
looking
Yeah.
natives, right?
Motherfuckers from like Mississippi
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they're
yeah.
suggesting that he was in fucking
But like
Was
you
it
never
Utah?
see him like talking like I don't know,
Like
any-
Apache?
any like Apache or like
Like out in the desert.
No, I'm thinking like Mexico.
Yeah,
like I don't know any
the
like
Aztecs or the Incas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't talk to any of those people.
Yeah,
who
no.
would have been there.
Yeah, of course.
You know, he just talked to the tribes that have only existed for the past 200 years.
The
despite
tribes-
that happening, presumably 1600 years prior.
The
but
tribes of Judea, as Brother Nathaniel has taught us.
whatever. Right.
Yeah, so I mean,
Everyone
that was
knows the
reason.
Native Americans are just Jews.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
okay,
get
so I'm
far
not-
enough.
Isn't that right, Will?
See, I thought it was something black.
Will?
people. I thought it was black people.
Oh, well, I mean, them too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
your
Just
brother.
not white people.
Yeah,
White
it's-
people
it's
are
right-
the only
yeah.
good ones, and then everyone else is a Jew.
Yeah, that was. I think that was.
I think that's your weed dealer
I
coming
think-
out.
That was a direct quote. My bad. My bad. My bad. I forgot. I quote him
direct
sometimes.
quote from your radio. You just happen to accidentally slip out a quote. Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
true.
watch
I mean, I have this phrase book that I study
Sometimes-
every day.
Sometimes Eric likes
It's
to
like a devotional, just little
he
pet
waves.
phrases. You know?
He waves in a weird way. You gotta watch him.
Yeah, it's
He's
one of
like,
those
"Whoa,
things that
Eric."
like Aaron was doing to you, where like he just like his weed dealer will say something and then he'll just write it down in his phone and be like, yeah, just hit the
That's some
stuff from
smart stuff, man.
Yeah,
That's
some
some smart stuff.
Aaron, our
If more
friend.
people thought like this,
Yeah,
the
I'm
world
gonna
would
put
be
this on
really
the
be
podcast.
on track.
Yeah. Our friend Eric used to like record things that Will would say.
Aaron,
Yeah, Aaron.
you said Eric.
Eric?
Yeah, you just said Eric.
Did I?
Yep. Now, I didn't know that you knew I was recording those things, but
I did not know he was recording me.
Well, it's
that's okay. It's a one-party consent state.
It is.
that's true. It's a
I
one
can't-
party.
I can't do anything
Can't do
about
anything
it.
about it. As a matter of
Nothing about
fact,
You did that,
Other
and now
than-
I
I've had
have evidence of it.
does that mean you could like record somebody in their house?
Yeah. I
Well,
think so.
All I know is that the law
No, I
hasn't.
believe it's only like public places.
Only in public.
All
okay.
I know is that the law has not finished catching up to everything, and when people try and spy on me with their drones, I will still shoot them
Yes.
no matter what the law says.
Of course.
As far as
If your
far as I
drone
know,
is hovering over my property,
the law is.
I'm sorry.
And granted, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know the specifics. But
Right.
as far as I know, the law is you don't have a right to it's a one-party consent in public.
Yeah, you don't have a right
Yeah.
to privacy in public.
if I go out to McDonald's and put a recorder in my shirt, I can record an entire conversation with you and break no laws.
And they kicked
As
us
long
out of
as
the
I
furry
did-
convention for that. You know what?
That's
so,
a private
like-
institute. That has
Yeah.
nothing
So
to
like
do
if
with
was a
state
hotel.
or
if a
federal
McDonald's
law.
employee comes up to you and is like, and they know you're recording, they're like,
Yeah.
hey, you can't record here. You gotta leave. You gotta go.
You can require that everyone who enters your restaurant wears their shoes on their hands. That's not against the law. People wouldn't come and pay for your food, and your business would
Some
fail.
people would.
You can do
I
it.
would come to that restaurant.
Well,
just
that's the
for
trick. Is
experience.
You're
you can
fucking
do it,
liar.
and if
I would. I'd go once. You know I would. I'd be like, you want to
Okay.
go to that
And if-
restaurant where you have to wear shoes on your
Yeah,
hands?
you're
And
right.
if
and I
people-
would,
and
just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
your
And I was
sake.
gonna say, and your ass would go too. You would be like the one person who'd be like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a terrible time.
point
yeah,
is,
it'd be
though,
awful.
that restaurant is 110% within their legal right to kick your ass out the minute you take your shoes off your hands.
So you wouldn't go
Like
to that
that-
restaurant, is what you're saying?
would you do
Depends
it?
on whether or not they had good food.
If
But anyway,
Patrick
that's
came
not
out-
the point.
No. Let's just say, let's just say they're would be hard to
I
eat
could
with your
take a
shoes.
gimmick
But
with
they're
your-
barbecue. They're a barbecue.
They've got
place.
like
Oh, a barbecue.
utensils that you can like handle with the shoes.
no.
How?
No, I want to take this to its logical endpoint. Hold on.
You're right.
Hold on. So Patrick comes up to you. He's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
there's a restaurant that we go there at the door. The hostess is like, okay, take off your shoes and put them on your hands.
Yes.
And if the only rule is if you take your shoes off your hands, you're getting kicked out.
Yeah,
And
you gotta go.
And
Yeah.
we take your money.
There's a bouncer.
Right. If you paid-
you paid $50
Yeah.
to get in. There's $50 at the
Yeah,
door.
just because of that, you have to pay before you get your food.
Of course.
But-
yeah.
Here's the trick. There is no expectation whatsoever of tip upon payment. That has to be left.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm
yeah.
fine
All
with
right.
that.
Yeah. That's good.
So in
That's
other
good.
words,
no
you
phantom
pay
tax.
for the food that you get, and then you tip based on the service you get.
Okay.
So, that way we're separating the two out.
Anyways,
It doesn't feel like a gotcha
I'm
situation.
thinking of
Yeah.
worse and worse ways to make this place worse.
They're not. They don't. They're so like everything on the table is as normal as you would get at a
Right.
sit-down restaurant.
Mhm.
Right.
Are you agreeing to go to this place? First of all, second follow-up question: how the fuck are you picking up your brisket sandwich?
It's a challenge.
Yeah,
man.
You're like, okay, it's a
That's the
barbecue
challenge.
place. I'm sitting in my head. I'm like, that's the worst thing it could be. I was like, sushi,
chicken wings.
A
sushi, and they
place.
just don't. They don't give you. You don't have chopsticks. You got nothing. It's just sushi. It's just
soup.
What's the
It's
best?
No, I thought
exclusively
about that.
soup.
Soup you could hold up. You could pick it up with your. With
Oh,
your
yeah, I
shoes.
guess you could.
All right,
Yeah.
it's the next week.
Yeah.
You know about this place now. You're
Right.
like, fuck it, I'm doing it again. What's the best type of shoe to wear?
Ooh.
And you would just say for the sake of it, it's a variety of things. They swap up the menu.
Yeah.
This is one of those avant-garde.
Question.
Is it worse or better if they like require you to wear bowling shoes? Like, you know, like a bowling alley where they're like,
I'd
what
say-
and what size do you need? You know,
Oh,
like
they give you the
they
shoe.
give you the
I
shoe?
think
Toe
it's-
shoes and tabby boots are the obvious
yeah,
answer.
toe
I think in
because-
some ways better, some ways worse, because I think they would design a shoe that would make it easier. I don't like that.
right.
I like the idea of like you have to.
Yeah, you have to work with a shoe meant for a foot.
yeah.
You can't work with a shoe meant for a hand. That's
Alternatively,
just a
they would
weird
get very
glove.
they would get very
Yeah.
dirty like
Yeah.
over time. It would
Yeah.
be really, really bad. You'd be
But
wearing
what's the
some
best kind of shoe do you think that would be it,
Converse.
That you would go
If
with?
it has to be closed toe and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't have like the extra dexterity, I would say something like a Converse.
I'd wear
that has
penny
a lot
loafers
of
just for
give
the
to it.
challenge. Like, you know, like because like the best thing you could do is like if it has to be closed toed, then it's like Converse or something where it's like a very meshy.
Because obviously you
thing.
could just get like
What's
you
the
know,
worst type of shoe?
thong
Boots?
flip flops,
like
and you can just get your fingers around
steel-toed
it, but-
boots.
Steel-toed boots. That'd
Yeah,
be
steel-toed boots would be pretty hard. That would be
Because
up
like not
there.
only is it heavy, so you're gonna be tired.
Yeah, you'd have to use the sides, like of the shoe. Like you wouldn't even be able to use the bottom or anything because they're not going to curl. So you're
as
just
long as it's
picking
like
up.
a chicken leg or something, I could do that. I could work with
I mean,
that.
yeah, I think that's what most people would do. They wouldn't use the soles; they would just use the sides and then kind of like hold it to their face and everything.
Yeah.
Now, addition to that, the whole thing is done, and the only lighting in there is a strobe light, like a rave.
Why?
Because like it's going to
Patrick is just trying his best to scare off customers
That's
here.
gonna
He-
throw you
No.
off so bad. You're not gonna like your brain's gonna be like, okay,
Some
how
people
far
medically
like, near?
can't eat there because of the
Yeah,
strobe
yeah,
light.
I get
like,
that.
is,
But
No,
some people
why-
medically can't go to raves. This is an
Why not like a
experience. It's
very
not a-
poorly like candlelit restaurant?
because that way you can actually like associate like with your brain how far these shoes are from your face.
Ooh,
I like the
strobe
idea.
candles. You light candles, and they're in special glass spheres that can cover themselves up so that they can produce a strobe
Is that a
effect.
thing? Is there strobe
Fucking
candle?
maybe.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
I mean,
Okay.
think of it like old like fucking theater shit
I like
from
the
like
idea
the
that
late
the candle just
1800s. I
flickers
bet
a
there's
lot.
some shit out there that's made with candles that's essentially a
It's
strobe
those
light.
fake Halloween candles that are made out of plastic, but they have like a little like wick in them that's just a little LED. And they flash on and off. You can do that. Like so like the whole place is technically lit by candlelight.
And you know what? They're like
you can put that on the outside.
They're like 30 years old, so like the light's not very good at all. It's very dim.
it's like an old Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
30-year-old fake candles
Yeah.
like, that are like
Yeah.
super burnt out.
Yeah.
Like
People have
barely
written on them
work.
with a Sharpie. Somebody's like
Put
cut
away
into the
with
table.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
I like
a
that
bunch of
idea, though,
unrelated markings on it.
that like the
like you
staff
clearly
is just,
got this as someone's shed.
I like the idea that the staff is just for like way too excited for some reason.
That and like
Crazy enthusiastic, saccharinely sweet, nice. Like
Yeah.
just like, how are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. They've got to
Like,
be
you
annoying.
know-
They've got to be so
Yeah.
annoying. And then the chef has to be like just done with the
How can
world.
I make your day today?
God, visualizing that I'm wearing shoes, I'm in a restaurant, strobe light going, and then somebody runs up to me.
What fantastic feast are you fetching for today,
I would
sir?
scream. If I
feel
saw
like you
somebody
would,
on the other side of the
gun, yeah.
yeah. If I saw somebody on the other side of the restaurant just like rush
But you would
at
find
me
it hard
straight-
because your shoes are over your head.
I'm like reaching for my gun. my wrists are like
They
belted
strap
into
your shoes. Yeah, they belt them down.
Drop the gun, it fires once. Shoots.
We've got a lively one,
Yeah,
guys.
shoots Kara in the head. She's immediately dead.
They don't stop the service.
Yeah, no,
they keep going.
They're like, what can we get you to drink? In the background, just
Yeah, at all times,
Yes.
it's just circus music. Non-stop.
There's some guy who sneaks up behind you the
That's-
whole time with like a clown horn and just honks behind you.
He's just in the booth behind you, but every time you turn around, he's not there.
yeah, he's not there at all.
There's
Yeah.
a series of trap doors set up that go behind every seat in the
And this is
restaurant.
very quickly just becoming a haunted house. It's just, what if you were in a haunted house, but
But
you
they
have to
serve
eat-
food and you have to eat it with shoes. I was
Yeah.
just trying to come up with a fucking example of something silly that's legal. I don't
That was
even
a
remember
one-time
why.
Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Would you eat food in a Halloween in like a
Yeah,
haunted house?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Lasagna
I would
would be
absolutely
another
go
hard
there,
one.
especially with everything we've added on to it.
I would not. I can't take haunted houses. I don't like them.
Oh, really?
I don't like them.
I've only recently been.
I do that thing where I'll actually like lunge at people who lunge at me. So I've been thrown out of multiple haunted houses. Like I haven't been in a haunted house since I was like 16, mind you. But like the last time I went in a haunted house, I punched a guy in the face.
To be fair,
And I was like, okay, I can't do this.
I feel like you kind of have to be right in between. This is all fake, and I'm about to punch them in the face because otherwise it doesn't work.
I could do it if I was drunk.
Because I would go there with a little drinks and marijuana in me like the
go.
last couple
There you go.
times, and like it. Because I know that they weren't gonna hurt me, right? So
Yeah,
like
you just
that's
need
the
something
big
to
thing.
So
need
that was
something
already
to damage
thrown
your
out.
reaction speed.
right.
Yeah, you just need something to just cripple you just a little bit.
Well,
And
I
I
think
do,
it's just
like-
you gotta accept that. Okay, they're not gonna hurt me.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't like go in because it would be reasonable to just hit everyone otherwise. Like
Yes, yeah.
like
Yeah, you're like
couldn't
you have
do
to socially
Scooby-Doo.
accept that they're not gonna hurt you.
I mean,
if I was
I'm
in the
not
Scooby
going
Doo
in there,
gang, we'd
like,
have gotten like 2 episodes in, and then I'd have been arrested by the police for
yeah, 'cause you
murdering
just
a
shot
man.
a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
because
course.
I'd have
yeah.
just fucking shot him.
Yeah,
Right.
just be like, okay, problem solved.
Right. I mean, you
38
know,
special solves this situation real quick.
yeah.
Yeah, we
I
talked
mean,
about that.
it
Why did
does.
Scooby Doo like buy a gun? Yeah, why didn't they just buy a gun?
Well,
It was the
Scooby Doo
fucking
didn't buy a gun
40s.
because you can't sell a gun to a dog.
Well, okay, but
But
Shaggy, yeah.
could have bought a gun. Hell, it would have only been $25. It was like 1968. Are you
True.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Like you could buy a fucking 38 revolver for like 25,
I don't
50
go
bucks
into
back
these
then.
things trying to punch people, and like when I'm like seeing like a thing in a haunted house, I don't like get scared to the point to where like I'm gonna punch somebody, but it's always like the thing where the guy's standing in a corner and his makeup makes him not be able to be seen,
Yeah, he's
and then
camouflaged
he,
over
and then
there.
he jumps out. That's always the guy I like hit
Ah.
or grab or something. The second to the last time I went into a haunted house, the guy jumped out and I grabbed his shoulder. And then, like, the guy leading us through the haunted house is like, you, out. And I was like, okay, sorry. Just had to leave.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I would just have to, if I was drunk, it would, like, kill my reaction speed enough to where, like, I would probably be like, it wouldn't, like, do anything with my hands.
Yeah. The trick is getting just drunk enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, that's because you don't want to be sloppy drunk.
Maybe
right?
that's how people do haunted houses on Halloween. Maybe that's what Halloween is missing.
Yeah, get
for
drunk
me.
and high.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, smoke some weed.
watch
have
a horror
yourself a-
movie and get so scared that the horror movie's becoming real that you're that high.
Watch a horror movie while getting high. Take 2 or 3 shots, and then
Take a
drop-
little bit of acid.
No,
Take
don't
one
do
drop.
that.
Take 1 drop of acid, 2 drops of acid.
Smoke a shitload of PCP,
Do 25
and then go in
tabs.
there
Yeah.
and make some mistakes.
You think anybody's ever gotten like?
Enthusiastically.
Do you get felony? Do you think you get murder 1 if you like kill a guy in a haunted house on accident?
How is it on accident?
Like you punch him in the nose and then like goes into his brainstem and just
That's
fucking into his
not
brain and kills
truly
him.
Not
on accident. You struck him
manslaughter.
and he died.
Right.
I'm gonna
right.
say
I'm
that
saying,
gets
like,
that's
you.
not
I'm
an
gonna say that gets you
accident.
3rd degree.
You think so? I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think you could get off a 3rd degree.
That's
on
like
that.
you
I don't think they
tried
give you
to hurt
murder
him.
1. Yeah, but it definitely wasn't like meditated. That's not
Yeah, you
premeditated.
didn't go there to
I'm
kill
not
somebody
really sure
per
what
se,
2nd
but-
degree is, but I definitely think you're at least.
That means that you
getting
were
3rd.
around when somebody else killed somebody and then you let them do it.
No, it's not. Why are you gaslighting?
God
this
damn it!
boy?
I was gonna see how far I could go with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's not what 2nd degree murder is.
2nd degree murder is essentially it was totally your fault. You just didn't try and kill them.
Oh, it'd be 2nd degree then.
Yeah.
If you kill someone in a drunk driving accident, that's
get-
2nd degree
What's
murder.
3rd degree murder?
You get.
I
You
thought
get.
that was 3rd degree murder.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like 3rd degree murder to me. 2nd degree is when it's not premeditated and you do it like where like you're in a situation and then you're like, I'm gonna kill this guy. And then you do follow through with that. It's not really premeditated. It's you've been put in a
It's
situation
like
where your
spur of the
reaction,
moment.
where your reaction to it is you're going to kill the guy
It's like,
because
it's
you
like
get angry or
if we're
something.
playing, if
Like
we're like
you went
playing
to
a
a,
game
like,
of pool, and
And then suddenly a gay man walked in
Yeah.
and was like
Or
with
a
his
black
boyfriend,
guy,
they kissed him.
or
and then I just black out and, I'm just like, I want to be happy too.
yeah. So yeah.
And then I start, going to jail, I guess.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
remember what happens after that.
oh yeah, you just wake up in the cell after that.
Pretty
usually.
much.
Usually
I-
with your
you know,
butt
The amount
hurts.
of times I've
Get
bonded
so
you out for
mad.
that, by the way, you got to pay me back
Oh,
all
I
that
see,
money.
I see 2 men having what I can't have. That's a weird way to phrase that. kissing. And I just start blacking out. It's weird.
All right. First degree murder is the most serious
Excuse you.
Will's farting into the microphone.
Sorry.
First degree murder is the most serious, involving premeditation and intent to kill. Second degree murder is an intentional killing without premeditation. Okay, so I was right.
Okay, you were right.
A killing that results from another dangerous felony. Third degree murder or manslaughter is often described as a crime of passion where there was no intent to kill, but the act resulted in death. Yeah, third degree murder is what you get when you're like a drunk driver.
Manslaughter and third degree was different.
So no, wait. I think
people call it manslaughter.
Wait.
But like the legal definition is
hold
third
on.
degree murder.
I think I know why killing someone drunk driving is technically second degree, because remember that caveat they put at the end? While you're doing another felony.
Yeah.
It's the result of you doing a crime on purpose. In this case, the drunk driving, which is a well-known thing that might fucking kill someone if you do it.
Yes. Yeah.
So then you get more charges for that, even though you didn't go out.
You were
to
shooting
try
a
and kill
gun, but you
someone.
weren't trying to kill somebody.
Yeah, if I
You know
shoot
what?
a gun, I've always been told that if I shoot a gun into the air and the bullet lands on somebody, that's second degree.
Bro,
Yeah, it'll kill them. Yeah.
Bro, you're fucked because they got you on public intoxication. You're getting second.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also,
That's
like,
the trick about public intoxication. As long as you don't kill anybody, you never usually get the public intoxication. You actually have to do something, and then they get you in trouble for being drunk because you were acting like a drunken
it's a
fool.
very
You
Mississippi
can be
way of thinking of that.
pretty piss ass drunk in public if you're not making a public nuisance of yourself.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
people
People aren't
don't
going to go around
If
to
you're very
arrest you
calm,
for doing
if you're
People
that.
are-
calm drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people aren't going to go out of their way to stop you from just being drunk.
In some
That's
states,
not
third-degree
illegal even.
murder is an unintentional killing that results from a dangerous act showing a, quote, depraved mind, while manslaughter includes crimes of passion like voluntary manslaughter or deaths from criminal negligence. So,
Yeah,
like,
criminal
third
negligence
degree-
is drunk driving and shooting guns without knowing what's
That's
behind
the one
just
that
shit
you
you're
and I
shooting.
could have gotten multiple times in our life already. Like, you and I could have, like, we could be in prison together for, like,
I'm
for
kinda
just for all of
For
the...
context, I'm just kind of like glancing around the room like, what?
Yeah,
is he
because you
talking
know,
about?
yeah, no.
Yeah, because
Well, he's doing it
wondering
because
if
he's nervous because he doesn't like
he doesn't
talking
want you
about
to
this. Yeah.
admit that the multiple crimes you guys have gotten away with.
Yeah, he doesn't like talking about the stuff that he
It's
knows
really cool.
you would go to prison for. But
That's
Yeah.
why I
Like,
never
it's
can
really
shoot
cool.
at shit in trees because I'm always paranoid.
yeah,
I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
like
know
the
it's-
last time you killed that hunter, right?
well, I mean, no one knows for sure what killed that hunter.
that's true.
I mean,
That's true. In court, there wasn't enough evidence.
Yeah,
It was-
they
they-
did say it was a bear mauling.
Yeah,
If
it
they
got
I
thrown
think
thrown
him-
out.
awful lot of experts.
You
were able to
kill a
look at
guy
that.
on your land, like a hunter or something, just happenstance, and then you just like let the dogs have at him. So it's like nobody knows what killed him. Like it could have been
Yeah.
anything. Who knows?
Yeah, the autopsy shows a fuckload of mauling and
Yeah,
one
yeah.
gunshot wound.
I mean, it looks like he was shot.
What was that
but,
last
I mean,
thing you said? What?
Yeah. Looks like the poor
He
bastard
was
put
also
himself,
shot.
You give
He
him
was
a
getting
gun and
mauled
one
so
bullet.
bad. I gave him a gun to defend himself, and he chose to end it,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. After he's dead, you just like put the gun in
I
his
put the
hand
gun in
and
his hand,
shoot
wrap
it.
his hand around, and get the fingerprints on
Yeah,
there real good.
shoot it so that he has gunpowder on his hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine, like, on the opposite of that, like somebody getting mauled, like you're getting mauled by a bear. You're like, oh God, help me!
Like, please
and then,
kill
like,
me.
You hear like a thump on the ground, and you happen to get the chance to look over, and you just see a gun.
Loaded gun. Yeah, do
Yeah,
you
just
point it at
nearby.
yourself or the bear?
I don't do. I
That's
think
actually a good question.
I think like I don't think you get a choice. I think your
you're
brain. I think your
mid-mauling.
brain chooses point the bear.
I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It would take a lot of like resilience and like peace of mind.
You'd
to
have
be
to
like,
have the forethought
well,
to
I'm just
understand
done with this, and turn it off.
Yeah, that's a whole thought process there. Like mid-mauling. I
Yeah.
mean, logically speaking, no, you're not going to survive even if you do manage to kill the bear.
Yeah,
at
or
this point.
shoot the bear too.
Right,
like I mean,
like-
shooting a bear does like nothing with a handgun. It doesn't really matter. You can put
Yeah,
all six
unless
bullets
they have
in the bear.
a 44 goddamn Magnum and you know where to hit it, then you're basically fucked.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter if you know. Like it,
There was like
the
a
bear is
5
going fucking ape wild on your ass, dude. Have you seen The Revenant?
I remember there was like
well, no,
some
I think once they
8
rip open your intestines, you're good. You're gonna just be laying there getting your intestines eaten.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
They do not wait, by the way.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
true.
no care, perchance, if you're still
I
alive
think
or
like
not.
I think
when
the
they
rough
start eating.
part is like they them ripping your stomach open.
It would
Yeah.
be badass to see the gun and then them ripping your stomach open. They're like eating. You just put the gun to their head and you like just shoot them with a 50 cal or something, and then you get to die
50
there with like
AE, just a
Yeah,
desert
yeah,
eagle.
yeah.
and
just like-
it just like throws out of your head because
Yeah.
you're a dying man.
yeah. you're like,
Yeah, there goes the gun.
that's a good way to end a movie. Like, dude's just like laying there, blood all over him, dead bear on top of him, just being like, what a life, you know? Like, that's what a way to go out.
I like how Cocaine Bear ended, where like it spits the bullet out.
You liked anything about Cocaine Bear?
It spits a bullet out.
That's
yeah.
true. It does spit a bullet out.
Cocaine Bear was
so
bad?
good.
Cocaine Bear was so bad.
It was. I would say C tier.
Yeah,
I think it was a
it wasn't even a
terrible
B movie.
premise.
It was a C
technically.
movie.
It was either a genius or a terrible premise. I can't tell because the story of the Cocaine Bear is very funny, but also ends
Not
in
a
a fairly
good movie.
quick tragedy.
Yeah, it's
Like yes, a grizzly
no
bear
one died,
did find
as far as I know.
a grizzly bear found cocaine that got dumped out of a plane. He ate a fuck ton of it and then had a heart attack and died.
Yeah.
Now, because duh.
I mean, same, honestly.
Like he probably thought it was sugar or flour or something and then just kept eating hoping that it would stop being bitter in a minute.
Now that I think about it, what would you do? Like, if you're walking through the woods, you come across like cocaine that fell out of like a fucking
Well, clearly
plane.
this bear had stolen from people before, so he saw the little bags packed up with like powder and he was just like,
This is something.
oh, this is like
Yeah, this is
sugar or
food.
flour or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. He's like, I can just eat this and it'll be fine. My
As a
bear
human, even
guts
if I
will
came
just,
across that,
you
I
know,
would. I don't even know what I would do. Like
steal
If
one.
you were going,
steal one. Yeah,
if
just
you're walking through the woods and you just let's
come
say-
across
kilo,
cocaine.
man.
You're a
let's just
bear.
say, no, let's say you stumble across a duffel bag full of cocaine.
Yeah. A duffel bag full of cocaine is one of those things where
I've
I'm just
never
like,
found such a thing. Nope.
Yep.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. No.
What?
Uh,
Like, do you think you would like No Country for Old Men to that shit?
I feel like every man would. It would be up to your wife to tell you not to, and that would be like the
Kind of
only reason
like,
you wouldn't.
Honey-
So Will would do it, and you and me would end up turning it into the police. after the fact.
Because I would bring it home, and my
then
wife would
our
be like,
wives would
yeah,
tell us, "What the fuck are you doing? Put that away, you silly, silly man."
yeah, you're gonna get us both killed,
Right,
You know,
yeah.
and it'd be like, okay, cool, great.
And then I'd have to squirrel a little bit on the side, and then I'd have to somehow manage to be crazy energized, but not tell her I'm crazy.
I was gonna say, like, yeah,
How
it
can
got-
you can't stealth cocaine?
take a little
man.
bit,
Like,
take
that
a
is
little bit of
not-
it, and then you bury it in the backyard in like a metal box. Like, what do you do? Like, how are you gonna keep that from your family?
No.
I don't know.
you gotta-
Also,
you
how
gotta
long
put
does
it in
cocaine
a-
stay good?
No,
Forever, it's chemicals.
Yeah, and
Well,
first
yeah,
of all, you hide
chemicals
it in
lose
plain
their
sight
potency.
in a baking like jar.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Put it in like a thing that you keep
Oh, that's all
flour
great
in or
until
sugar.
Grandma comes over and puts 3 spoonfuls of
Wow,
sugar
Grandma,
in her
these cookies
coffee.
are amazing this year.
It's just
Uh-huh.
yipped out of your mind. Yeah.
I love your sugar cookies.
God damn it, I love this shit. Holy goddamn. Oh, fuck, this is amazing.
Why am I not bleeding?
I think it's burning a hole in my stomach, but I love them.
I drank some water today and it made my stomach hurt. And I was like,
Your body has slowly
drink it
begun
too
rejecting
fast.
things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are good for you.
there's that level of age that you get to, and maybe you're at this already. I think you are because you're already older than me, and I don't know if he is, but there's a level you get to of age where you're just like, I can tell my body has stopped growing and is starting dying.
I start decaying.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's like it's all downhill from here.
It's so weird. It's such a weird feeling where I'm like, a lot of the stuff that hurts, I just have to be like, well, that's me dying slowly over
Yeah.
the next 60 years.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
I'm sorry, Will, but like this, that's peak.
Yeah. That's you're
Like, this is as good as it
down,
gets.
Yeah, it's all downhill
I
from
don't
here,
know.
buddy.
Reed told him. I mean, he looks better than ever.
Yeah,
Yes.
Reed does.
Yeah.
You are not going to look like Reed in a couple of years.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. You are going to look like, well,
A troglodyte. I get it. I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're going to look
Yeah.
like your character on the podcast. You're going to
Yeah,
slowly
okay.
devolve
Yeah.
Pretty
into
much.
into a little green guy that's sitting in a chair.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
My girlfriend loves little green guys. so
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
perfect.
That's
Well, hey,
true.
man.
Honestly.
See, now you're thinking smart. Now you're thinking like an old man.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I need a woman who's going to put up with my gross ass in like 10 years.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
looking at Stellar Blade yesterday in here, and I was telling Kira how, like, I don't really want to play Stellar Blade because it feels like a game where I would just be playing it and then I would need to jack off. Because, like, the main character's just, like, basically Bayonetta if you turned it up to 16.
Yeah,
Like, she's
like
Yeah.
incel bait.
yeah, she's
Bayonetta's-
just a fucking. I know Bayonetta is a
Already.
sex object. This woman is like, it's absurd. She's just like a woman in a skin tight suit with massive hips and giant tits and like perfect everything.
Also, I feel like
characters like Bayonetta kind of like skirt that line.
Yeah, I mean, this is past that line, like way past it, to where this is
People
just
don't
like
want sexy
performative.
women in video games anymore. At least they didn't a couple years
They
ago.
do,
and
they
now
do
it's
now.
about to come
They
back.
do now.
It's
This
on the
game was
upswing.
literally like, this game was made with like the idea of like, oh yeah, all those people who are like, yeah, we don't want sexy women in like, oh, it was like,
Yeah,
no, we
people
want sexy
freaked out
women
about
back
it.
in video
Yeah, yeah,
games.
yeah.
It was made to market to those people.
Yes, it was.
specifically.
And
And people
it
with
did,
blue
and it did
hair and
well.
nose rings were really mad about that.
Yes, absolutely.
Eh.
Anyways, I was looking at it
Single
being like
people
upset.
with blue hair and nose rings were very mad.
Single
about
women
this.
with blue hair. Lesbians with blue hair and nose
Oh,
rings.
Single
I learned something
lesbians.
about
Yeah.
lesbians, by the way.
But we were like,
Uh-oh,
watching.
get ready for this lesson
You got a thing
in
about
culture
what,
here.
Did you say you have a lesson about lesbians?
Yeah.
I was talking
A
to a
lesbian
lesbian
lesson?
coworker earlier
Lesbian
today.
lesson.
Okay, a lesbian lesson.
Let me be
Go
a
for it.
litmus test here.
Yes.
I've always been good with the lesbians, and Patrick's gay, so he's kind of there.
So you remember
Yeah.
we were workshopping the
Arm hair
The
and
names?
heels?
arm hair and heels.
Yes.
You remember how like we like heels, but arm hair is contentious.
Well, you
Yeah.
liked heels and arm
I
hair
mean,
stitches.
Arm
Yeah.
hair isn't as strong as heels, I guess.
No.
But
I
like,
learned that sometimes the lesbians who act more manly are called studs.
Studs.
Yeah.
That's
Heels
more like
and
a gay
studs.
thing. Yeah,
Horses.
that's like a gay thing.
yeah.
Studs. Like that would be like
Well, they
a
are
cucking
gay
thing.
by
and like
definition.
Yeah,
They
that'd be
are
a-
gay.
That'd be a gay man thing. Anyways, I was talking to Kira about that thing, and then I was like, "This woman's ass is so perfect that it kind of is like frustrating." And then I was like, "It's like Rising Revengeance or whatever," and she was like, "Well, Raiden's ass is perfect in Rising Revengeance," and I was like, "Yeah, but women's asses don't look like that." She was like, "No man's ass looks like Raiden's," and then I looked in the mirror today at my own ass in dismay. You ever done that? You ever
No,
just, you ever just looked at your own ass in the mirror?
Sir, excuse you.
Go ahead. Show. I'll take it. Patrick, go ahead and put up a picture of Eric's ass. Yeah. That's good looking. I can't believe you let me. I can't believe you took your pants off for me to take a picture, but still.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
just
you
do
know,
more
opening up
squats
the
and that
hole.
will fix your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I've been told I have a shapely ass by black women my entire life, so I figured
By
that's
black women?
yeah. So
That's. I mean, that's basically.
I don't need to
the-
check with anyone else.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Like,
the height. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
like
basically.
Well, look, just do
everyone
the-
else is intimidated by
Look-
it, but black women are used to talking about it. So there's like, oh well, all right, you got the donk, man. You're okay. You
Just,
get the pass.
Anyway, studs.
Just do more squats. You'll be okay.
I don't like studs. It's such a like. You hear like men or women talk about men. They're like, "Hey, stud," you know, that kind of thing. Also, I
Yeah.
think of like stud piercings, and then that actually makes me
studs.
feel like lesbians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
where
about
I'm
to say
like,
that goes back to the blue hair and the nose.
yeah,
ring
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm like, I could actually see lesbians and studs. Like,
Mhm.
if it was like a woman with a bunch of like
And you know that half the hair
knuckle
is shaved.
piercings. Yeah.
You know, like half the head. You know.
They've still got they've got half their head shaved, but they still have complete hair on
I-
their legs and
I
underarms.
super like that
Yeah.
haircut, actually.
Me too. That haircut's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sticks.
Didn't you have that
Yeah.
haircut at one point?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't save 300
Actually,
pounds,
you know
though.
what? For like a second, I did
yeah.
because like when I was cutting my hair, I did it for like a second.
Did you?
Also,
Okay.
this is a
Yeah.
really, really old trend that I never really found out, but I noticed there was a trend to the trend. Like when we were in high school, there was this weird trend where girls
Yeah,
would wear
segregation, right?
mini skirts, right?
Oh, yeah, the other thing. Yeah.
But they would wear them over their jeans, and all of
Yes.
the women that did this were unattractive.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like,
The attractive
Girl.
ones just wore mini
They
skirts.
just
and a
wore mini
thong.
skirts,
And a-
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
and a whale tail thong.
and it's just
They
like,
look like Riku from
if you
Final
have
Fantasy X 2.
if you have so little confidence in the skirt that you had to put a full ass pair of blue jeans on underneath,
Right.
then get rid of the fucking
yeah,
skirt.
Don't wear the skirt,
Like
dude.
it just makes you look more desperate. Like
it does.
And I'm sorry,
Skirts have,
but
mini
if
skirts
you're
have
a
come back
big,
though.
big gal, do not go with a crew cut.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. don't.
Very
Christ, don't do
few
it.
women
Very few people.
in general
Very few people at all can
can do a full crew
yeah,
cut.
Can do
yeah.
a crew cut. And,
Like
make
if
it
you're
look
not
good.
like running with a group of like 20 other people who are also have crew cuts, you're gonna look a bit foolish.
yeah,
Like you
or
need
just
to be
in the military.
yeah, like
if you're
no,
just
that's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
military,
Is
yeah.
like if you're not singing cadences with 20 people who look just like you, crew cuts are a bit off.
I made a huge mistake recently. I just realized.
Well, I mean, this is like episode 180 of the podcast, but go on.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, making the podcast was a mistake. But yeah, I made another mistake recently. I went to Virginia to see my sister and her family.
Oh my goodness!
And her brother. I spent a week there.
You slept with her brother?
Yeah, but that's
Wait
not
a
the
minute.
mistake.
It was
that
your
wasn't
sister.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Well, I mean,
Her brother's your brother, you big goof. That was an incest moment.
I mean, half brother. You know, they're related to my dad, and I'm related to. Any point being,
Yeah, you're related to
You're
your dad.
related
We
to
get
your
it.
dad, are you?
Yeah, they're related to my dad, and
Uh-huh.
I'm related to my dad, but that's the only thing that really connects us. So their brother was like their mother's kid. By
So after
another
you had an
guy.
incest butt baby, go on.
Yeah, after that. I introduced my 12-year-old nephew and my 10-year-old niece to Final Fantasy X,
Oh.
and they were just hanging out playing it while I was there, and my 12-year-old nephew would never shut up whenever Lulu was on screen because he would constantly do that thing that like kids do where they're like looking back to you for approval of like when Lulu was on screen. He's like, she's my favorite character. Isn't that right, Uncle Patrick? And I'm like, I'm looking on the screen and she's doing that thing where if you win the battle with her, she like leans over and shows you her boobs and dusts off her jacket or like dress. And I was like, I've done something to this child. I realized like 3 hours in.
You just participated in his awakening.
Yeah. Like 3 hours in, I was like, oh my God, what have I done?
Now it's just gonna be goth dommy mommies with belts for days.
It is.
For the rest of his life
if he
now.
ends up in that sphere, I will feel like I did it.
Bro's gonna look like a Kingdom Hearts character in like 3 years.
Oh, we all did at 15. Who cares?
Yeah.
That was another thing while I was there. Like they were like, what were you like? Because my niece wanted to paint my fucking nails. And I was like, paint my nails. Like, who cares? I'm here for a week and who gives a shit? I'm 33.
Mhm.
Like, why do I give a shit? And then my niece was like looking to her mom because this was like so crazy to her. She was like looking at her mom and like looking for approval.
Yeah.
Be like, and then like looking to her dad. And I was like, just come over here and paint my nails. And then I was like, I painted my nails like every day in high school. I wore like black fingernail polish. And the 12-year-old and 10-year-old, that blew their fucking mind. Like
Really?
that was I mean, to be fair, they're like sheltered, like religious Christian.
Oh, do
children.
they go to a fucking private school?
Bro, they're homeschooled. They do not even go to the private school.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old has a 12th grade reading level.
They're
However,
fundamentalists.
yeah. That they have a great reading level. They're
yeah. Those levels are a bit of a misnomer. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and tell you right
You think
now.
so?
One, giving your child a book that's of an X grade reading level, and then them saying they finished it doesn't mean that your fucking child is a
Right.
great reader. Okay.
Right.
Especially in a homeschool environment where the oversight is mostly lacking.
My thought was that it's going to be like, oh, okay, well, it's because like retards are in 12th grade now. Will, you just playing with your microphone
That
over there,
too.
buddy? You're just over there playing with your microphone. Am I going to have to edit that out, Will? Is that going to be? Are you going to ruin the show for me? That I'm just going to have to
No.
actually just. How long have you been doing that? How long? How long?
Last at
How
least
long
15
does
minutes.
editor Patrick need to go back into the past and look at the waveform?
Well, I didn't
to
want
see-
to say. I didn't want to interrupt.
At the time it starts on screen, Editor Patrick.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left in the show, buddy. You couldn't have just waited a little bit.
No, I didn't want to.
Could have waited 3
Just has
minutes.
to pollute the entire back
I
end of
wanted
the
to interrupt.
podcast.
I just want to interrupt and say.
You could have
Oh,
said,
you
excuse
did want to
me.
interrupt,
Okay,
and
can
now
I
you do
interrupt?
want to
Can I
interrupt?
just interrupt?
Oh, I'm sorry. You
Can I
didn't
just
want to.
interrupt?
Now he does
Can
want
I
to. Go
interrupt? Can I
ahead,
interrupt
Will.
for a
You
second?
can interrupt the show.
And how is anyone surprised this kid is a communist?
Yeah,
My
of
goodness.
course.
Anyway,
What is it, Will?
Editor Patrick, I'm sorry. I have been just like giving you like today so far.
He has just been finger fucking that microphone.
Oh my God! I
He's
cannot
been playing with its hair, tweaking its nipples.
Are you high? Is that what it is? You just get high before the show? You're just playing with the microphone?
I am
Okay.
so envious of Will. I
Yeah,
have
of
lost the
course.
ability to get that high like 10
Oh yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, absolutely.
And I've been like on industrial grade shit lately too.
Is
Like,
it better than like the stuff that you get from the Nazis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
figured-
honestly, it's more consistent.
Is it? Okay. I
Like-
figured it was like government level stuff. So, it's, I mean, the Nazis don't have a government. Well, I mean, they do now, but back when the Nazis didn't have a government, I feel like their weed was probably subpar, if I had to guess.
Now I'm kind of wondering what the fuck marijuana was categorized in Nazi Germany all of a sudden.
They killed people for it.
I would assume so.
Yeah, it was
since it's
considered
like-
But they
considered
did
degeneracy.
cocaine.
Yeah, not cocaine. Cocaine was like a
Meth.
medicine.
Oh, they did
And meth, they just gave that to soldiers. Hell, they gave it to the fucking emperor.
in all fairness,
Everyone did
fucked.
actually.
Yeah,
in
Turns
all
out.
true.
fairness, that is not at all unique to
True.
the Nazis.
True.
It turns out everyone did it.
Every army during World War II was handing out methamphetamine pills.
Well, I mean, we still
That
hand
was
them out for narcolepsy. If you're narcoleptic, you
still
can get
hand them
prescribed
out.
meth.
to soldiers.
Do we really?
Yes.
You can still get
They
meth
just
as
get
a soldier?
better stuff, and they tell you not to talk about it.
My guess would be that they give you like super meth or something, and they're like, you're going to spend 17 days in the field.
Yeah,
you know?
this is like super clean, super meth, and you're going to be like, it's like
You're not
going
going to want to sleep.
Hey, here,
Yeah,
chew.
pretty
No,
much.
I doubt they do. They're like, here, chew this gum.
Yeah, something like that, right? They're not even going to tell you what it is. They're not even going to tell
No.
you not to say anything.
Your
There's just
sergeant's
going to be a
come
guy.
up to you
He's
and
going to be like,
say,
yes.
and go like, here, chew this gum.
Yeah, and you're going to be like, yes, sir. And you're going to
Actually,
immediately chew it.
He's right. That is how it went down, as far as from what I've been told by the people who are out there. Obviously, I'm not, not divulging who told what, but yeah, no, they just got.
Do you think they did that in fucking like Operation Desert Storm? Because that would be
Yes.
the worst place to be yipped up
let's
on
think
meth.
about this for a second.
Because it's
Uh,
hot. I mean,
like between
They don't give a
2007
fuck,
and
you're a
like
soldier.
2014, they were handing that shit out like candy.
yeah.
In World War II, they were handing that shit out like candy. Why would something 10 years before something having never changed to be different?
Because like the place where you are, like I could see doing it in Europe where like the climate is generally mild unless you go into Russia. But if you're in the Middle
What does
East,
the climate have anything to do with doing
because like
meth?
if you do meth, you're like your body heats up and you like have this huge thing where like you could die from dehydration like super easily. Because the
you
same
get
thing
water.
with ecstasy. Like if you go to a rave and you do ecstasy, they always tell you to like drink a bottle of water while you're doing it because you could die. Like you are shedding way more
well,
water.
they make you drink a lot of water in the military.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably the only thing you've got.
Also, but where do you think the soldiers I spoke to were at war?
That's what I'm saying.
What
like,
war was happening in Central Europe in 2007 to 2014, dude?
The black
All
ones.
of these people
the
were
black
taking
ops
meth
ones. Oh, I'm sorry.
in
The
the
black ones
desert.
are in Africa, but the black ops ones, obviously.
Yeah,
are the ones we
everyone
don't
I
hear about.
know who's told me that they're still handing out pet pills in the military was in anti-terror operations in
I could see
Iraq
like
and Afghanistan.
I could see the idea of like pet pills being
Technically,
like this guy's
everyone
exhausted.
was
Give
in
him that.
anti-terrorist actions.
Hey, you know what? He's right.
'Cause it
If
was
you
the
were
war
in
on
the army
terror.
and you were in the war on terror, everybody was in anti-terrorist actions. That means everybody. What I'm saying here, Eric, is everybody was a hero.
Yeah.
They were all heroes.
for sure.
Yes. And none of them did anything that they should be ashamed of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
If you just follow your orders and do what your country asks of you, you're a hero.
Did you guys
That's
hear
right.
that
No
Mark
exceptions.
Kelly had a video recently where he was like, you don't have to follow illegal orders.
yeah,
You
and he
don't
got,
have to follow orders if your leader's acting like a daft cunt.
That. I mean, that was pretty much what it was. Yeah. Yeah. No, I watched that. There's
That's how
a
he
big
sounds.
thing.
Yeah.
There's a big thing right now where people are telling like soldiers not to follow illegal orders because our soldiers be out there doing illegal orders right now. a
Well,
lot of them.
those fucking Navy cunts on that boat killing those fishermen out near Venezuela
Yeah.
should get fucking investigated, in my opinion.
Drug trafficking
I mean, they definitely
terrorists.
are.
Nope.
Drug trafficking
Show me the
terrorists.
evidence.
They shot a boat with 11 people on it, and then when there were 2 people that
Obviously.
survived and like
They shot
they
it
shot him
again,
again.
which
they
is a war
shot 'em
crime.
again.
Yeah.
Which is a war crime.
Yeah, well, we're not at war, so checkmate.
Yeah, we're just committing murder because
Yeah.
we've not put any of those people.
Well, if
And even if
Russia
they
can
were-
do it, so can we. We're
And
getting
even
rid
if
of.
they
How do you know they
drug-
weren't Nazis?
And they were drug smuggling, whatever.
Those are drug
Nazis?
smuggling terrorists invading the country.
Drug
Yes.
smuggling isn't fucking death penalty worthy.
Now, if they were Nazis and in Ukraine, though,
Yeah, but
that's
they chose
okay.
to be part of the group that
Yeah, 'cause
was
being a
you know,
Nazi is death penalty
That's
worthy.
true. Death penalty. Yeah, absolutely. Depending on where you are, actually.
yeah,
Right?
not here.
Can you die? Is there anywhere where you can just straight up get the death penalty
Yeah,
for
not here.
Germany.
No, Germany, they won't kill you, right?
I don't think Germany has the death penalty.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. That's probably.
Yeah.
Now
They're-
Israel.
They're up.
Israel. Oh. I mean, they do.
Israel's-
They'll make you
they'll-
wish you were
they'll
dead.
kill you for
Yeah,
it.
they'll make you wish you were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's a good place to stop the show. Thank you for listening to AnythingCast, folks. I'm Patrick.
I'm getting by Israel Eric.
Support your local DSA. I'm Will.
Patrick, Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess just bleep that. I guess
This episode brought to you by Israel.